Hello my friend, it's Sylvia here, and this is the Heartstorming message for this week, March 25th, 2019. I'm an artist and an art stormer as well, the founder of the Heartstorming, and I'm sharing my message through my art for this week ahead with you. So before to start, I just want to say that as I was going through the painting process for this week, it has been very challenging for me. In fact, I was broadcasting this video this morning as well, and I've been interrupted. So I get it as a sign from universe that maybe I had to pause for another moment and wait before to share. This is the painting. It is ready before to turn it and to share it with you. Do we have a nice light here or not? Let me see, maybe like this. It's going to be better. Oh, okay, I'm where I am. Here I am, okay, close to the window. So this has been pretty challenging, and however, I decided to share it anyway. Because, through the art process, the artistic process, we can understand so many things about life. And this painting taught me that even though, things or circumstances do not seem perfect to me, I can stay in the room and I can face them anyway, and I can show up anyway. And this is very important, and it doesn't really matter whether the painting is perfect or not, whether I like it or not. What's important is that it holds a meaning, a message that needs to be shared with you. And so I'm here to do it. The most difficult part sometimes it is to show up even though we do not truly feel to, because by sharing the authenticity of that moment, we can help someone else, and we do not know who we are going to help, but we are going to help someone. And it is also very healing and transformative for us as well, as people who we show up every day in front of the camera, sharing our message, sharing our wisdom with you who are to the other side of the screen, watching and listening. It is very transformative, first of all for us. And so this is what I'm doing today. Even though for this time my painting has been more challenging than usual, I share it with you. And I also want to say that everything in life has its own gestational period. I started this work coaching people, working with mothers. So I was a pregnancy and birth coach, and I'm a doula as well. And so by going through the whole process of conception, gestation, birthing, then mothering, these are my foundations, and I see how I can apply them every day into whatever I'm going through. And also I can apply these principles in my artistic processes and also in the Heartstorming. That is my purpose. That is the gift that I have to share with the world. I'd love to share more about what is the Heartstorming, more into the details, and I'm going to do it this week because some of you are following me, and maybe you are just listening to me talking about the Heartstorming and you don't really know what it is. So for now, just consider that it's a true life experience that I had experienced a couple of years ago, and since I received it and since it was ignited in my life, then my task is to share it with more and more people. I love this light that is surrounding me. Looks like an angelic light, and I love it so much. Okay, so let's go with this week painting that is a collective message, a universal message from the Heartstorming, from the authentic heart of universe. So whenever you desire a private reading with me, you can simply connect to me via private message, or otherwise I share the link in the description of this video. So let's dive deeper into the message for this week. Okay, this is the painting and I'm going to turn it. Here it is. Okay, the painting for this week says it's a new song. And as I was drawing and painting this face, at a certain point, she told me, turn me upside down. And so I did it. And the meaning for this week, it's about our capacity to sing a new song. The first message that I received with the Heartstorming, it was that the world needs more singers. So we are here to sing our song, to express our voices in the most authentic way possible. And each one of us has a different rhythm, color, timbre, hope I said this word correctly. And you know, we are all unique or singing our own song. And this is what the message and the painting of this week is requiring us all to do. It's about being able and being courageous enough to sing our new song. We are now into the new world. We are living with new principles. Some of the Heartstorming principles are very, very new for the mind-centered world we've been growing into. Hello Sophia and welcome. And the Heartstorming is bringing new principles based on the heart. So we go from the mind to the heart. We are expressing ourselves through the voice. And here comes the painting, and it says it's time to sing our new song. And this is connected to the beginning of this new season. We just stepped into spring here in the northern hemisphere, or into autumn in the southern. And so we are ready for something new. We are ready for a new chapter. And the ability that it is required to us right now, it is the one to see the world from a new perspective, a 180-degree turned perspective from the one we had so far. So ask yourself, have did I watch the world? Did I live my life from the mind? Now it's time to go to the heart and start living from there. Was I living from the heart? Great. There is always a new perspective. Because, you know, sometimes we are going through challenging or difficult situations, relationships or job, you know, maybe your role in your career, or with friendships or with family members, wherever it is. And there is always a new perspective. There is always another point of view. And this is what we are required now to do, to attune into that new perspective and start opening up to new possibilities. Here in the northern hemisphere, it is easier because with the spring, everything is new, everything is sprouting. And so there is so much this energy, this push from nature, from Mother Nature to, you know, sprout and intoxicate the world with our unique scents. So it is much easier. And what comes out of us is this spiral. You know, the Heartstorming works in spirals as well. So it seems that we are going through very similar circumstances in life, but indeed we are turning into a spiral which is presented itself always with new possibilities. So every time, even though it seems that we have already lived a situation, we are completely anew as we step into it, because we come from a ring of the spiral that was a step, how can I say, a step down. So we have gathered wisdom going through that circle, and as we come and as we step into the new circle, we have new wisdom, new experience, we have new growth within ourselves, and with all these elements we are able to sing the new song, to see the world from a new perspective. This can be challenging, and what the Heartstorming asks us is just to face what it is, whatever circumstance, and to open up. The work is on opening up. You see the hands, the arms are open, and they are open to send into the world our song. So I'd love to hear from you as well, what this painting suggests to you, what are the feelings that are triggered, which is your first impression, your sensations. I'd love to give full screen to here for a moment. How's your world when you turn upside down and you start viewing it with new eyes? Which is your new song? What is it willing to come out of your mouth through your actions to touch the world with these waves, waves of sounds, waves of expression? This is what the painting is asking us. So let's pause for a moment and feel what's ready to come out of us, which are the words of this new song. And as every week, I couple the painting with one of my oracle cards to go a step deeper into this evolutive process that we are going through together with these messages. And the card that came out of the deck is Magic. So this card says that we have everything we need. We have all the tools. We have all the wisdom. We are also in the right place, in the right moment. We are in the right circumstances. And what we have to do right now is to start using our tools, because we are the magicians of our life. So it's time for us to use our tools, to put into practice our wisdom, our knowledge. and to truly craft magic with our beings every day, every day. The foundations of this process go back here in the painting. And so first of all, we are required to ignite this ability to see the world from another perspective. Consider that you just stepped into a new world. You just crossed the threshold into a world that works with love, that works with heart connection, a world where we are speaking a new language, where there is no comparison because there is uniqueness, where we are allies, women with women, men with men, and women with men, where we put our feelings first of all, where we listen to our hearts as deep, profound, sage guidance. And so in this new world, with this ability that we do have, as the painting showed up, this means that we are ready. We are ready. We have these abilities within ourselves. And so the card says then that it is time to use them. Okay? It's time for a new song. And so when we sing, we put into action our gifts, our talents, our abilities. This is what this card says. Time to use our tools. Time to be the active magicians of our life. Because everything, it is settled and it is the right time and we are in the right place. So let's just go with creative, intuitive, guided, inspired action. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this week's message. I just want to remind you a couple of things that, of course, for my readings, when you desire private reading, there is the link in the description of the video to book your reading with me. I got a couple of juicy offers. One is for a VIP session with me, and the other one is to receive my Secret Vocal Oracle. It's a magical podcast that I record where I share the message of the oracle through the power of my voice straight into your email box. I love this option. It is actually the one that you told me you love most, and so just choose what you feel more attuned, more in line and right for yourself. The other thing is that I was called to share the Heartstorming live again. Just a few days ago, I had a walk in nature along the Heartstorming lane, the place here in the town where I live, where I start receiving the Heartstorming downloads. And I asked to the Heartstorming, okay, what do you want me to do now? What is it time for? And the Heartstorming said, it is time to share me again. So in April, I'm going to start the Heartstorming lessons live, and I'm reserving an early bird offer for all of you who are willing to join the experience and who are connecting to me within March 31st. So you have this week to connect to me and to say, I'm ready to step into the experience. I'm going to share more and more during this week about the Heartstorming process, what it is, what has been for me, and why it emerged right now, right here, in this very particular moment of history. So when you feel called to this experience, and I invite you to just listen to your heart and listen to what comes from within yourself, when there is that voice that says, I want to be part of this experience, I want to know what the heartstorming is. And also acknowledging that as you are watching this video, as you are listening to my words, as you are receiving the heartstorming activations and messages, this means that you are already open to it. Otherwise, something else would have appeared in front of you. So connect to me, send me a private message. I'm going to share the early bird offer with you. You just have to contact me within March 31st. We are going to start in April, and it's going to be an amazing experience, transformative experience, the one that opens your heart and allows you to do exactly this, to start seeing the world from a 180-degree turned perspective, from the one you are looking in the world, you are watching your life right now. And most importantly, it is going to allow the authentic part of yourself to emerge naturally. So I invite you to join this experience with me. I'm looking forward to receiving your messages, your comments here below about this week's message and reading. And I see you with another video very soon. Until then, take care, many kisses, and much joy from my heart to yours.